Welcome to CodeGPT, the state-of-the-art language model for programming and code generation. With CodeGPT, you can easily generate high-quality code snippets in a variety of programming languages, including Python, JavaScript, and C++. Also, CodeGPT leverages the same model that is used for ChatGPT, and once we set it up, we can directly talk with ChatGPT from our Visual Studio Code. We can directly ask questions. We can ask it to refactor our code. So this is going to be an amazing tutorial. So let's start with the setup of the API first. So first we need to click on Code GPT tutorial. Then when this page opens up, we need to go to openai.com/API. So this page will open up. This is the home page. Now we need to complete the sign up, or we need to log in if you already have an account. Once that is done, this page will open up. Welcome to OpenAI. Now we need to go to view API keys. We need to create a new secret key. Once that is clicked, we need to just copy that secret key and we need to head over to our Visual Studio. So let's head over to the Visual Studio. So now we are in Visual Studio. Now we need to go to extensions. So that will be the fifth icon on the left bar. Let's just type CodeGPT here. We need to click this one. So this is already installed on my machine, but you have to click on install here and this will get installed. CodeGPT will get installed. So now let's just try. Let's give it some questions. So first what I'm going to do is I've written some code snippets here and I will ask CodeGPT to explain me those code snippets. So first we need to select the code and we need to press right click. Okay. Before that you need to complete the API setup as well. So just click on Ctrl+Shift+P and just type API. So I need to enable it first. So we need to do set API key. I'll just copy the code API key that I have copied. So now let's start. Let's select the code and go to explain CodeGPT. So pop-up will come that I am thinking. So CodeGPT has given us an answer. This code creates a dictionary from two lists. That is correct. We have a dictionary here and we have two lists. That is pretty amazing. The first list, keys list, contains the keys of the dictionary, and the second list, values list, contains the different values. Correct. That is correct itself. Then we have three different methods as well. That is correct. We have three different methods. So we have used dict, we have used this, and the third one is when we have used the for loop here. The second method uses the dictionary comprehension with the zip function to create the dictionary. The third method uses a loop with the zip function to create the dictionary. So that's exactly what we have done. Okay, so that's pretty amazing. So let's try another snippet now. Also, you can compile and run the code here itself without having an external code compiler. So let's check out this explanation now. This code is a function that takes in multiple lists as arguments and merges them together into one list. Well, that is exactly what we are doing. This is correct as well. It takes the optional argument missing value, which will be then used when one of the smaller list is shorter than the others. That is correct. That's exactly what we have done here. So let me just do it. Yeah. So if it is else, then we have to do it that. Okay, that is correct as well. So first it finds the maximum. Correct. That is correct. And then it iterates to each list and adds the value at index I to the output list if it exists. Otherwise, it adds the missing value argument. That is correct. We are adding the missing value argument. So this is pretty amazing. Let's try the third snippet now. So it is directly given us the output. So maybe I think I have compiled the code. Let's go to explain CodeGPT now. So you can directly compile and run the code as well. So I had some variables here and I've done some calculations. It is directly printed that. Now below that it has already printed the explanation as well. It also assigns the values books to the string variable string val, correct. 15 to the variable numval, correct, and 5.13. So 5.13 is price val here, the float variable price val. It also imports the date time module and assigns the date value to the date time variable date val. That is correct. We have imported the date time value. It uses string formatting to print out certain values in a specific format, correct, which is the output here. So this is pretty amazing. So now let's try some Java snippets as well. We have covered Python as well. So first what I'll do is I'll show you how you can refactor your code. So this is not a refactored code. Let's just select the code snippet, press right click and do refactor code. So it has refactored the code. We can do that as well. So let's close this. Let's ask to format it. So we had one unused variable I which has been removed. That is correct. So now it has formatted the code for us. It has refactored it and readable by removing unnecessary brackets and white spaces. So this is pretty amazing. This we can make use of CodeGPT to refactor code, ask questions. So let me show you one more amazing thing. We can directly ask questions on Stack Overflow. I mean, not ask questions, but we can get the list of all the questions that are asked on Stack Overflow. So let's do Control Shift P, and if it doesn't work, you need to go to settings. You need to go to command palette. Here we can write stack. So you can directly ask Stack Overflow questions here. So in the first prompt, we need to add the language. So I will write Java. So it will show me all the questions that are asked on Java. So I can directly add this, how to concatenate two arrays in Java. So it will go to the thinking mode and come out with a brilliant answer. So yeah, this is pretty good. So I can directly take advantage of Stack Overflow right here in my code editor without having to have two editors, one editor and one browser. So this is pretty good. I can directly copy paste as well. I can copy here as well. So that sounds pretty good. Okay, let's do unit testing as well. We can do unit testing as well. So I have a particular code snippet. Let's see if it gives a particular code snippet. So I think this is a pretty good unit test. Okay, directly asserting that's exactly what it is. Let's try something else now. Now let's ask CodeGPT some questions. So what I would like to ask it is, I would like to ask what is autoboxing. So now again it will go into the thinking mode, come out with a brilliant answer. So autoboxing in Java is the automatic conversion of primitive data type. Exactly, that's what we have done here, autoboxing. So I hope you like this video. Now what you can use CodeGPT for, you can use it for complex projects, building a machine learning model, creating a web application. You can use it for specific tasks as well, sorting an array, creating a function to calculate the average of some set values, and make sure to try it today so that you can write better, faster and more efficient code. Thank you for watching.